Well, hello friends of the internet. Welcome back to Driven Dave. Today on the channel, I'm taking you with me on a road trip. And this road trip is kind of fun because we're going from Arcata, California, which is behind me. And I don't know if you can see beautiful, I guess that's the bay. And I'm heading to the Tesla takeover. And I'm kind of excited about that. The event actually starts today, Saturday, July, whatever it is, the 29th. That's starting today at the Madonna Inn. It's already in progress. Obviously, no way I'm going to make it. Not going to happen. And that's okay. I basically planned on going for Sunday only. So it's totally fine. So I'm gonna look forward to that tomorrow. But I thought I would take you all with me on this trip. I don't know how many miles it is. It is, yeah, I wish this thing would tell me. It's a lot of miles. I think it's like 500 or 600 miles, something like that. But I'm just gonna be taking it easy today. I want to enjoy the trip. You can see the weather's beautiful. It's 64 degrees, in late July. It's just a gorgeous place. Gonna stop by the old Costco on the way out and pick up a couple of things and then head on my merry way. I don't know where I'm gonna end up stopping. I'll probably stay in Lompoc or Santa Maria tonight. I don't have a hotel yet, so I'll figure that out when I get closer. I'm also hoping that I can catch up with my buddy Ryder Roy. Shout out to you, Roy Wiegand, wherever you are. He's on his bicycle trying to raise money for the Navajo Water Project. Dig Deep, and I made a video about that. I'll probably forget to put it in this description, but do check my channel for my interview with Roy. He's just such an amazing person, and a good friend, and just what he's doing is amazing. I mean, I've been enjoying my car and my air conditioning, and he's been on his bicycle riding 2,500 miles in the heat of summer. So just to raise money for to put fresh water in some Navajo homes. The dude's awesome. What can I tell you? So go check him out. In any case, this is where we're at, and looks like I'll make my first stop, the Laytonville Supercharger, in about 2 hours. You can see I got some jams going. Speaking of jams, last night I was able to interview my friend John Whitaker, who was on the design team for this. I couldn't believe it. Super cool guy, fine tuba player as well. I just knew him as a brass player. I didn't know he was like a big time car audio engineer. He designed the first JBL system in the Ford Explorer back in the 90s, and a bunch of other stuff. So go check him out. There's some great interviews. I think he's going to be on Monroe Live in like a week or something. But really cool guy, and he kind of told me a little bit more about like the design of the Model 3 and basically like why it's such a good car, from like a perspective of someone who really understands how it's built. So that's really cool. I wish I had recorded our whole conversation, because he continued to nerd out with me for like 45 minutes after I hit stop on my phone. So I'm bummed out that I didn't get all of that, but it was really, really cool getting to chat with him. So John, if you're watching, thank you, my friend. It was really nice. It was just nice chatting with you, but really interesting chatting with you on top of that. That was really, really cool. So check that video out. It's, I purposely made it kind of brief just so that it would, you'd get a lot of information in a short amount of time, unlike this video, which will probably be quite long. But I'll do my best to keep it short. I'm going to try and do kind of like the style of Jeeves, where I just give little updates here and there, but don't ramble on for too long. So, but yeah, a couple other things coming up. I've been in contact with VION, really great company. I know Jeeves works with VION, and loves their products. And when I get home, there's a roof shade waiting for me, which I'm super stoked about. I'm going to make a video on that, showing you how the install works and, my thoughts on how it works. They were also nice enough to send me a center console wrap. So you can see I've got the wood grain. I've got my old man wood everywhere, which I kind of like. I gotta be honest, I like the fact that it matches. I think it just kind of completes the look. It was something I didn't know I wanted, but I like it a lot. I think it's really cool. Check out VION. I will have a referral link, coupon code, etc. in the description for them. They have some really, really high quality products. I also have the carbon fiber door handle decals on the car, which look so slick, and those actually come as part of this kit. So, and I think it's only like $15. So do yourself a favor, check it out, and get some cool stuff for your car. And it helps support my channel when you use my link and everything. So the other thing VION is sending me, which again, thank you, VION, if you're watching. You guys are amazing. They are sending me some HEPA filters, because with the heat, when the car sits and then you turn the AC on, you get a little bit of Elon's musk, if you know what I'm saying. It's a little funky. It's like not the good musk, but the funky musk. So I think it's time that I replace those filters. I know like the service interval on those is, maybe it's 2 years, but I don't know. It seems to me you should do it every year, especially with like all the moisture that gets in the filters, and it gets hot and then it turns off and then gets used again and it gets wet and then it gets dry, So I think it's a good idea to change those out. So I'll be doing a video on how to change those HEPA filters very soon. And I can't wait to get some fresh air, because man, anybody else that needs some, again, check my link. You'll get a discount. It's good for you. It's good for me. It's good for everybody. How about that? Pretty cool. As you can see, we're driving through beautiful Eureka, a little bit of Dutch Bros, and they always ask too much. Hey, so how's it going today? It's fine. Hey, where are you headed to? I'm like, what? They want your whole day, and it's like, nah, I'm cool. Just give me my coffee. Take it easy with all of that. Oh, that looks good and terrible. The Dell's steaks. Oh, is that like an old Sizzler? That's awesome. I want to go there, like right now. But I have to keep going. As much as I like it up here, I am ready to go home or go to San Luis Obispo for the Tesla takeover. The best cinnamon rolls in town? No! That's hard to pass up. That is one of my weaknesses, friends. I love cinnamon rolls. I try not to eat them ever, but I love cinnamon rolls. Dang. Wish I could stop. I'm going to head over to the Costco. And what I like about this Costco here in Eureka is that they have they usually have some coffees that I don't get at my Costco. So I might buy a couple of large, 2 or 3 pound coffee bags, just so that my wife and I can enjoy some delicious coffee when I get home and can make coffee again. That's one of the rituals that we enjoy. And I know a lot of my friends out there feel the same way. Coffee makes the world go round. Sourdough & Co. That looks good. We are coming up here near where the supercharger in town is. And yeah, don't recommend it. I would give it a 4 out of 10. It's a V2, so it's not very fast. There are some interesting people walking around, let's just say. Fascinating. Intriguing, maybe, even, but maybe not the kind of intriguing where you would want to speak with them. So, not my favorite supercharger, needless to say. But it's the only one, so, it is the best supercharger in town and the worst, all at the same time. But, I guess the one benefit is there's kind of like a little bit of a shopping mall there. So, as Jeeves says, if you need to blow out, you know, you've got a place. You know, so here's where it is. You've got TJ Maxx, Bed Bath & Beyond, the Boot Barn, you know, there's some stores. It's fine. Kohl's, Planet Fitness, you know, you can go get a quick workout. You know, take care of yourself. It's good. McDonald's. So, I mean, you know, lots of amenities. Just kind of a location. It's not ideal. But, you know, when I went there yesterday, nobody bothered me. It was fine. I suppose I should have taken some B-roll, but I just wasn't thinking. I only had like 10 minutes to charge, and I decided to plug in, and it was just a complete waste of time. I hardly took on any juice. I was too high in the pack when I plugged in, and I just didn't have enough time. So, whatever. No big whoop. You can see they're building some new stuff here. I figure I might as well just give you the tour of Eureka. It doesn't take long. That place looks fun. If I had time to kill, I'd go in there. I don't even hunt or fish, but that place looks great. Like, I just feel like I could walk through there and enjoy just browsing. You can see it's a little more industrial here. I sure hope I didn't pass the Costco. Okay, we're almost there. No, we're not. I passed it. Darn it. Okay, well, I think if there's one thing we've proven, it's that I should stop recording and find my way to the Costco. All right, my friends, I will check in later. Okay, so I've been thinking about how much I love this car. But do you hear that rattle? It's coming from somewhere up here. I can't quite identify it, but it's somewhere right in that area of the dash. If you know how to fix that, comment down below. I would be just thrilled. Other than that, there are really no squeaks or rattles, except for the one that happens in the back, which I don't know how to fix. It really is interesting, like when you're talking range in an electric car, you know, the range is really a lot lower than you might think. Yeah, so I've got, I guess, 111 miles left. So if I were to drive it down to 0 from this point, we'd be at 261 miles, if that's accurate. Which I guess if you think about starting off at close to 300 miles of range, I guess that's pretty close, probably 20 or 30 miles per hour off. And maybe, excuse me, maybe my heavy foot has something to do with that. So, I mean, I've generally just been doing like 5 over. Sorry about the Valentine one. Yeah, I've been doing about 5 over, but I have like accelerated briskly on several occasions. So maybe that has something to do with it too. But yeah, that's all I got for now. I'll check in Ukiah. Okay, here we go. Ukiah. Welcome to Ukiah. There's something I like about Ukiah, and I can't remember what it is. I think there was like a really good coffee roasting joint here. I just cannot remember. I'm getting a little bit hungry. Made myself a tuna fish sandwich before I left, but I ate it and I don't know, I'm hungry. I went to bed at like 2 a.m. and so maybe that has something to do with it. I'm just really tired, so looks like I want to just eat to stay awake. Looks like I have to turn left here to get to the supercharger. Oh, it's a coffee and donut place. That's cool. Royalty. Oh, I get it. We built this city. Mustang. I was just thinking about my SN95 Mustang that I had for a while. It's a terrible car, but I loved it. Yo, it is hot here. But check out the supercharger installation. Very nice. Looks like you can head in. I'm going to go over here where there's some shade. I think I'm going to take a nap. Nice big parking spot. Very cool. Look at this. This is awesome. I think it's kind of awkward to have to back into every supercharger, so kind of a fan of some of these that are popping up as a head-in. And one thing I was talking to a couple Tesla folks last night is just how quick the handshake is on a V3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Look at that. Bam. And outside you can smell the sweet aroma of McDonald's and In-N-Out. Listen to that thing go, man. 230, 249, 252. Yeah, baby. Ramping up. That is awesome. You really can't complain about the Tesla supercharger network. It rules. It is probably the best thing about owning a Tesla. I mean, besides that it's a nice car, but that's pretty sweet. All right, let's go over a couple of stats here. Trips. 176 miles so far. We were just under 30%. So, yeah, 247 watt-hours per mile, pretty good. I'm gonna close my eyes for a couple of minutes. I'm tired, and I will check back later. All right, my friends, had a little tiny nap there. I dropped pretty hard. Pretty still tired, but this is why they say, you know, don't charge up all the way. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it, but see, 62 kilowatts. We're not taking on a lot at this point. We're up to 78%. Very good. Estimated 260 miles. That's great. And let's see. So the next supercharger is going to be in Oakland, 127 miles from here. And thinking I might go to Tradesburger and hit up the In-N-Out because it looks good. And continue upon my way. So I'm going to unplug and we're going to hit it. I'll check in probably in Oakland. Well, hello. Here we are. I don't know if my eyes are still open. But we're just getting off at Fremont Boulevard. I decided to go ahead and supercharge in Fremont, which is where my car was made. The car wanted me to stop in Oakland, but I just didn't feel like it. And look at this. This is kind of cool because I thought, I'll supercharge and then I'll go by the Tesla factory. But it turns out the supercharger that I plugged into the route is at the Tesla factory. I sure hope I can access it. That's really neat. There you have it, folks. Look at that. I'm actually kind of excited. I know this is silly, okay, but I'm excited to be where my car was built. It's cool. I met the dude who helped design the infotainment, and now I'm going to charge where my car was made. That's kind of neat. When I had my Crown Victoria, I always dreamed of taking it up to the St. Thomas Assembly Plant in Canada, just to kind of take it to where it's from. But I never got that chance. So it's kind of neat to take this car to where it's from. That's really cool, man. Oh, authorized traffic only. Well, I mean, am I authorized if I just want to charge? I would assume so. Look at all that stuff. What is all that stuff? Chassis? I don't know. This is cool. This is very cool. You know, if you're a nerd like me. So, sorry about the beeping. Let me turn that off. You know, I was thinking, you know, what if I see a Cybertruck or, you know, something of that nature, or Project Highland rolling around? That'd be kind of cool. Of course, I doubt I'll see any of that. But, you know, fella can always hope. It seems that you can also, like, buy a car here. Or, you know, like they have new vehicle pickup. I don't know how this works. I don't know if I'm even supposed to be here. But, yeah, sometimes a guy just needs to charge his car, you know. That's all I'm trying to do. Wow, look at this. New vehicle pickup, delivery check-in. Where the heck is the, oh, whoops. I guess I need to find a supercharger. Oh, these are superchargers. I'm losing my mind. Or I've lost my mind. Are there any superchargers available? Come on, dude. And you know, is parking that hard? Look at that wheel, dude. Bro, you found like every curb. Sorry. That's awesome. All right. Hope these aren't even V3s. Oh, but that one is. I'll take it. Yeah, there's one V3 available, which I will most definitely take advantage of. And you know, I could probably use the bathroom here at Tesla, which I will do. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and plug her in, and let's see how long it's gonna take. Looks like I was wrong. It's a V2. That's a bummer. But hopefully one of these V3s will open up and I'll switch. Because I don't, you know, I'm not trying to do a V2 today. Yeah, bummer. Well, I'm gonna run inside Tesla and take a look. Well, friends, I don't know if you could call this like super duper successful charging stop. You know, if you look here, the curve is already down to 88 kilowatt hours or kilowatts. So this didn't work out great. I was kind of, you know, I plugged into that the V2 first, and then a V3 opened up. And before I could even like get in my car, somebody had already like, they had already, you know, tried. So I had to wait a little while longer until another one freed up. And by the time I plugged in here, I was already over 50% in the pack. So I think I kind of missed my window of like speedy charging. I don't know, maybe I should have even like just stayed plugged in. I don't know if it was worth the time it took to repark. Comment down below. Let me know what you think about that. I'm still kind of like learning the charging curve and kind of like just the right way to time out all of that. So yeah, let me know what you would have done. But I just figured, man, it's a V3. I want to get on that. So as you can see now, charged enough to continue the trip. Let's see what the car has in store for us. Looks like San Ardo. I don't know where that is. Is that where I stopped last time? Maybe it was. It looks like it's in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, that's the one I went to last time. Okay, I'm down with San Ardo. That was great. So it says I'll arrive with 21%, which is probably fine. I may wait here another just kind of 2 or 3 minutes, let this get up to, I don't know, 75%, something like that. Just to give me a little teeny weeny tiny bit more buffer. I mean, I don't know if I'm going to be able to make all of this without stopping. I'm really tired, quite honestly. And I should have taken a nap, but you know, I mean, look where I'm at. Like, I was too excited. I couldn't sleep. I wanted to look around and just see, but really, I didn't see anything. It was just, what's up with that window? That's weird. I didn't see anything at all. I mean, there's the factory. I heard a couple of little like, you know, from like inside, but nothing. I mean, nothing. And their showroom here, really small. I should have filmed a little bit. I wasn't sure what their policy is on that. But there was like a Model X in there and a Model Y, I think. There's only room for like 2 cars. And like I said, there's some good free coffee. Pete's, nice and hot. That was great. And they had a little like cold water machine and a nice clean bathroom. So that was wonderful. I was hoping they'd have some snacks or something because I'm kind of hungry, but no such luck this time. And I was also hoping maybe I'd see a, you know, Cybertruck or maybe the Project Highland, but nope. I mean, like here's a older school 75D Model S. Thing's pretty clean, man. That looks nice. I would rock one of those. That's a nice car. I like those wheels. And I like the chrome. I'm old school like that. And then dude next to me has like an even older one. He's got like a 2012, 2013. Old school, with like the black grill in the front. You know what I'm talking about. Whatever it is. So yeah, it's interesting. That blue Tesla, that Model 3, like every wheel was just like destroyed on that car. Kind of funny to see that. You know, it's like this is my baby and I don't want anything bad to happen to it. And I think a lot of people treat their cars as such. Like when you look at this Model S, those wheels look brand new. Like there's like there's just a couple of little marks, but you can tell this person like really cares about their car. But other people, it's like having a Honda Civic and they just into all the curbs. So it's really interesting to see the different levels of care. And certainly tomorrow at Tesla Takeover, we'll see lots of care, I think. Yeah, San Ardo, 25%. I think that's cool. I think that's going to be fine. Oh, and that's only 2 hours and 4 minutes from here. Yeah, no biggie. Yeah, let's unplug. Let's go. Let's peace out. I just love the V3s. They're such nice units. The cable is so light and easy to plug in. You know, the handle, everything about the V3 is just, I think, just far superior to V2. And the V2, like, those are great units. Nothing wrong with that at all. But, you know, there is a difference. You know, a V3 handshakes so fast. I think it takes about 4 seconds from the time you plug in until it starts accepting a charge. Whereas, like, the V2 takes, like, 8 to 10 seconds. Which, like, really is not a problem. Like, that's still really fast, especially when you compare it with, like when I was in Florida, and did had to use, what was that, EVgo for the Polestar. I mean, it took forever for that handshake to complete. Like, I really had my concerns as to, like, whether I was going to be able to charge. It was that bad. I just thought, uh-oh. like, I'm screwed, and I'm going to have to return this thing, and I'm going to get charged a bunch of extra money. And thankfully it worked. But I mean, just the handshake period, or whatever you want to call it, from the time I plugged in and said start charging to the time that it actually started charging, it had to have been a minute or two, at least. And it was expensive. I think I think it was something like 58 cents a kilowatt hour. And I only charged at like 130 kilowatts. So, yeah. Explain that. Explain that, EVgo. Uh, I really feel bad, and this is going to come out real snobby and crappy, so I apologize. But I really feel bad for everyone that's like stuck with the CCS. Wow, what's with that Tesla? Security. Interesting. That thing is beat to heck, man. Take another look over here. I don't know what we're looking at. Maybe if my buddy Winston's watching from Winston's garage, he probably knows. Looks like those are like chassis. I don't know. If you haven't checked out Winston's garage, do yourself a favor, check it out. I mean, this guy, and Winston, I apologize, for calling you a kid, but I've got to be 20 years older than you at least. So it's not meant with any disrespect. But this kid is so talented. Like, I'm just amazed that at such a young age, he has figured out how to like build Teslas. It's just crazy. So he has like 2 Tesla Model 3s. One of them is a red one, and I guess he got it for his mom, as I understand. He bought it, smashed up in the front, and bought new body panels, put it back together, and I think for something like $20,000, had a perfectly running and driving car. And then he just bought another one for his dad, a blue one, and he's rebuilding, same thing, crashed in the front. He's just doing it all in his garage and then taking it to a paint shop and having them do like the panel gaps and the paintwork, and again, for $24,000, he's got, running, driving Model 3. So really cool. And I highly suggest you check out his channel. He was super cool, super nice to me when I had my little impact with the rock with my Model 3. He sent me like diagrams and pictures, and he was like, make sure to look here and check this. And I mean, just couldn't have been more helpful, just to a total stranger on Twitter. And watched my videos. And anyway, like, a huge fan of Winston, if you can't tell. I just think he's terrific. And if you can help him like get his watch hours up so he can monetize, that would be great. Watch some of his playlists and stuff. Because he has enough subscribers, but I don't know if he has enough watch hours. I think that was the issue when last we spoke. But he's got a great channel. He does some really good video editing. And really just high quality rebuilding just in his garage. So anyway, my hat's off to you, good sir Winston. I watched your latest video this morning. It's currently September 29th. No, September. Oh my gosh, I need sleep. It is July 29th. But I was packing up, trying to get out of my dorm from the music festival I was teaching. Bye, Tesla. That was cool. I mean, kind of cool. I'm glad I did it. I had to. I was right here. But yeah, so yeah, dig on Winston, man. He's awesome. The moon. This is what happens when I don't get enough sleep. Also, curious. One of my friends texted and said, "Hey, what do you think about ceramic coating on your Tesla, or on any car, I suppose?" And I said, "I don't know. I've never tried it. I wax my cars, but if there's a company watching that offers ceramic coating, I would be way down to try it. So hit me up, Avalon King or whatever. Let's collaborate. But along those same lines, I just wanted to kind of like ask all of you nice people, my friends of the internet, how many of you have ceramic coated your car? What do you think of the results and all of that? The way I feel about it right now is that I like wax just because it's easy, and and the prep time is really pretty minimal. I mean, I know to do it right, you need to prep the car carefully, but I'm not going to do it right. I'm going to wash my car and then I'm going to toss some wax on there, scratches and all. You know, I'm going to just leave the contaminants on there. And I'm going to wax over it. It's going to be okay. But yeah, to do it properly, I would like to clay bar, and I would like to polish and then wax. But yeah, just curious what all of you are doing out there with your personal cars, because I really would like to try it. I watched a video on, maybe it was Avalon King, I can't remember. It seemed that like you really have to prep carefully before you put the ceramic coating on. That was my understanding of it, but maybe I missed something. But as I understood, there's like a special car wash you need to use before you coat it. And I'd be totally willing to do that. It's just sometimes it takes a little bit, you know, I may not have like a day to dedicate to that. So that's my only kind of like hesitation with that. But like I said, let me know what you think down below. All right, y'all. I'm going to keep on keeping on. Looks like 133 miles to get to San Ardo at the mill. And actually really happy to go back there to that very nice V3 installation. That was a great stop. So I will check in when I get there. All right, friends, welcome back. As you can see, it is nightfall. It is 9 p.m., 9:05 to be exact. We are down to a 24% state of charge, and we are coming up on the San Ardo Supercharger, which, if you've never been here, it looks like an absolute horror movie. Oh, cool, someone's doing a light show. Nice. Nice, I don't want to mess this up. Look at that. I can't quite see what it says, but that's cool. That's great. I like it. I don't want to get in the way. But yeah, come check this out off Los Lobos Road. Oh, it looks like they actually put in some little divider things that I almost just drove over. That's cool. It's gravel road here. And yeah. So yeah, definitely support this location. Again, I'm at the mill here when they're not open, but you know, hopefully next time. But it looks like, you know, they're just constantly improving this joint. So big fan of this stop. Anyway, I'm going to plug in and we'll pick it up. Well, here we are, friends of the internet. I made it to San Luis Obispo. You can see since I left my house, 1,288 miles. Obviously not all today, but quite a few miles today. We did really well. The car was absolutely flawless. Autopilot was great. Charging sessions were great. My last one at San Ardo, fabulous. No complaints at all. V3 worked excellent. Nice clean bathroom. 10 out of 10. Loved it. So yeah, really good trip. I think I'm going to end this part of the video here. And then tomorrow I'm going to go to the Tesla takeover. So that's going to be a new video. And so I got here to my hotel and I pulled into the garage, and what do I see? Whoa. Tesla Roadster. Like a unicorn. This is crazy. So I'm going to do a little YouTube short on that. And also check out that Tesla. So I think we're all here for the same thing. And it's cool that there's some level 2 charging there. Luckily, like, I'm cool at 52%, and I don't really see a good way to access that other charger. So it's fine. I'm just gonna let it be. And yeah, so that's that. Let's see if you can see me here. So in any case, thank you for watching this part of the video. Really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and drop me a comment, share the video. All that stuff really helps. Check out my referral link if you're interested in getting any kind of Tesla products, including even a referral for a test drive. I get points for that, and you get a discount on buying a Tesla. So everybody wins. Also, check out the companies that I've partnered with to help support the channel. VION, really terrific. Basenor. And don't forget to get yourself some of these Test Beauty pillows. I will have links to everything in the description. So until next time, my friends, stay driven. Bye.
Perfect.